Hi, it's Kim Elizabeth. It's day 2 of my 90-day commitment to video blogging. So, it's 11 o'clock at night because it's been a very long day. I did, after posting my video last night and my blog and my social marketing, I did purchase the 15K formula. And here's the thing. For over a week, I've had the money and I've been frozen in fear, afraid to take that leap, afraid to do it based on the past. I had all this fear. I was excited and everything else, but I was terrified. So yesterday I did it, and you know what? As soon as I did it, the fear was gone. I mean, completely gone. Nothing but excited. Stayed up till 2 o'clock in the morning studying. Got up this morning, not enough sleep. Didn't want to get up, but I didn't want to go back to sleep because I wanted to get into studying. And I studied, and then I worked, and I just did Mastermind, and it was absolutely awesome. Focus seems to be crystal clear vision, writing it out, spelling it out, knowing exactly what you want, where you're going. This was specifically to set a goal within 90 days. And within 90 days, I'm going to be making $16,000 a month. That's $516 and 13 cents a day. $516.13 a day. So that's my goal. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I did find a traffic source that's viable in my income range, because I have put everything that I have into building the business, into myself and building myself. But it's things that make me stronger. And that reminds me, I got a little sidetracked here talking about what I've done overnight, done today, and everything else, because it is important. I did jump on that bus, I did start it, and I did start driving it. And that is very, very important. And I'll tell you what, I was on this call and it just went till 11 o'clock, and I'm like, the dogs want to go downstairs, they want to eat, we haven't had dinner, we haven't done anything. And it's like, no, I must keep my commitment. I must do the video post, even though I have my blogging done. I made a blog post, and I have my social media done, and I actually used Hootsuite to lay out things for the next week, in the case that I don't have something to put in that day specifically, although I'll be posting these videos every day too. So anyhow, last night I did, in order to doze off to sleep real quick, I had a little half-hour show recorded from the cooking channel. It was called The Freshman Class, and it was the finale. And one of the things, because I always look, it doesn't matter what I'm watching, and it can be a cooking show. This is a little bit more of a reality thing, but it can be a cooking show, and I look for the message that's in it. There's something to learn every day in everything you do. You pass somebody on the street, they give you a smile. They don't give you a smile. There's a message and there's a lesson there, and that's something that I learned a long time ago, and it really helps me to deal with things. And not so much get caught up in the negatives, because people are where they're at. You have no idea what they're going through. And if you understand that they're only doing the best to protect themselves, then it makes it easier to deal with things. But it's real easy to get out of that practice. And I had, and battled a little bit of depression, ended up in a place that I didn't want to be. But I'm not there now. So anyhow, back to this freshman class thing. There's 4 people on this show, and they followed them through their freshman year in this Louisiana cooking school. One's a guy that's in his early 20s. He was over in Iraq, Iran, one of those places over there where there's wars. He's got hearing aids in both ears. He's been blown up like 3 times and this and that. And he has disabilities and post-traumatic stress syndrome and stuff. The thing is, some would say that's an obstacle. And he had a hard time getting through, and he had done this, it wasn't really a job interview, but it's where you go through in case you would want the job, and you actually work with them for 2 days. And he burnt the waffles because he couldn't hear the machine go off and stuff. but his cooking and what he did, he overcame. There's this young black girl that is a stripper, and she has a little daughter, and raising her and going to school, and her passion is this. Well, when it got to the end of it, even though she's making $1,000 a night with the stripping, she has decided that it's become an obstacle to what she wants, which is to be a chef, and that she'll, in getting a job there, will only be making $250 a week as opposed to $1,000 a night. She's going to have to give up her car. She's going to have to give up her apartment. She has to move back home, take her daughter out of private school. But these are things, she looked at what she wanted. There was an obstacle in the way, and she got past it. And it made her stronger, and she's a better person. There's another lady in her late 40s, I think she is. Her name's, I think, Tammy. And she ended up having to choose between her husband and the school and her dream, and recognized that the husband wasn't what she wanted and had had all these years. The obstacle, he had her late for school. She was getting reprimanded and everything else. She left him. They separated. And in the very end, she decided, okay, it's the marriage or it's my dream. And she's going for her dream because she realized that he didn't provide enough. And then there was another guy that his family, he found a way to balance the family and the career and do it. And he was driving like an hour and a half to get to school every day. He was the first one there, never missed a day. The point is, they all had obstacles, but by the end, they were so much stronger. They had all succeeded because they overcame them, and they used them like a weightlifter uses weights to build them stronger. And it made me realize the things that, often we go through and we wish, I just wish it wouldn't rain, and I just wish everything would be perfect, and I'd have this and I'd have that. But you don't appreciate the sunshine without the rain, and you can't get strong without lifting the weights and doing the work. And it makes us better people. It makes us who we are. And if we didn't have the obstacles, we might never be able to succeed. So I look back at my life, and I'm thankful. There's some things that I wish I could have learned in a different manner, but I'm thankful for who I am. I'm thankful for where I'm at. It is now 11:14, so I've talked much longer than what I thought, but I'm going to post this anyhow, and we'll see you tomorrow for video number 3. Have a fantastic night.